You may have heard the rumors about Tommy Mottola's so-called hold on Mariah.
He controlled everybody around me. Everybody was afraid of him. There was so much security and armed security. This is not okay. You're Mariah Carey. I thought you could do whatever you want.
Why did she marry him?
Tommy was so paranoid that bodyguards literally followed her to the women's room.
You've been emotionally abused.
Emotionally, mentally. From the moment Tommy signed me, he tried to wash the urban off of me.
Growing up biracial, it was a secret that she kept hidden for years.
Did people consider you black or white?
I don't think they knew what to consider me.
I did feel like I was in my own prison.
I had developed the instincts to sense when violence was coming.
What made you ignore all of those feelings?
Fear.
When I was in the 8th grade, there was a pack of pretty girls whom I desperately wanted to befriend. They lured me hours away from home. Then they betrayed me.
They pretty much got me in a room, cornered me, and started using the N-word over and over and over. I was stuck there and I just had to deal with it. I cried and I sat there and I internalized it for years and years and years.
Mariah had no one to turn to. Not even her family could protect her.
Nowhere in my world did I see anyone who looked like me or reflected how I felt inside. There was my mother and my father, and neither had features just like mine. I had developed the instincts to sense when violence was coming. When I was 12 years old, my sister drugged me, inflicted me with 3rd-degree burns, and tried to sell me out to a pimp.
You said jealousy comes with the territory when you're famous, but when it comes from your mother, it's very painful.
My mother is a very talented singer.
She said, "You should only hope that one day you become half the singer I am." My heart dropped.
I literally didn't feel like I was worthy of existing, and that's something that's a terrible thing to say, but it's true.
I was always so scared as a little girl, and music was my escape.
But one day, her only friend from school helped her realize she had a unique gift.
We were walking together and I just started singing, and she literally stopped and stared at me and said, "When you sing, it sounds like there's music with you." That moment of someone outside of like my immediate circle recognizing that there was something special about me singing struck a chord with me.
Mariah thought she'd made it out of her nightmare for good when her singing caught the attention of music mogul Tommy Mottola.
I was 19 years old and had already lived a lifetime of chaos. Then this powerful man suddenly came along, parting the seas to make room for my dream.
In the very beginning, I did feel protected by him. I definitely felt that we had a bond in music, that I felt that he believed in me.
Soon after we met, Tommy started making romantic overtures. His persistent gestures and constant attention gave me a sense of safety.
She soon realized it wasn't as safe as she had hoped.
From the moment Tommy signed me, he tried to wash the urban off of me.
Him sleeping and you getting up and leaving the bed just to go to a room privately, and then hearing through the intercom, "Where are you? What are you doing?"
Just made everything just back into like this stiff moment of being at attention. There was pressure from him to get married, but I thought he would lighten his grip on me. I thought he would relax. I didn't feel like he got the fact that I was also a human being with my own feelings and thoughts.
What made you ignore all of those feelings?
Fear. A lot of it had to do with fear.
Pushed to the edge, she tried to break free with her friend Debrat.
The phone didn't stop ringing the entire time. At first we thought it was funny, and we literally were gonna go for 5 minutes, which was a huge deal. For me to just go off the property without security, it just became a huge, huge thing. And she was in shock, and she did say, "This is not okay. You're Mariah Carey. I thought you could do whatever you want. Like, you can't be in this relationship."
Mariah knew she couldn't take it much longer, but she felt trapped.
You said, "I didn't believe I was worthy of both happiness and success."
But on a rare night out, she met baseball star Derek Jeter, and everything changed.
Our eyes locked. A deeply suppressed sadness I had buried inside since the first painful blow from someone saying I was not white enough or black enough, not good enough, began to dissolve, and a longing to connect took its place.
His mom is Irish, his dad is black. Just knowing there was somebody else out there that was like me, because I did feel so ambiguous and like such an outsider.
Derek made her realize that she was worthy of more than her abusive relationship with Tommy.
Finally felt something stronger than fear of Tommy's revenge. Now that I had it, I couldn't imagine life without this feeling.
He was a catalyst that helped me get out of that relationship. I knew that it was over and it was only a matter of time.
Mariah left Tommy, but he didn't let her get away easily.
He was angry about the divorce and my departure from Sony, and he used all his power and connections to punish me. Sony rushed to make a single for another female entertainer on their label.
Part of the melody in Jennifer's hit, I'm Real, comes from Mariah's own song, Loverboy.
You know J-Lo at this point?
I don't know her.
Just forgetful, I guess.
Yes.
He didn't want it to look like I could succeed on my own without him.
Mariah was done with Tommy's games, as she now had the strength to succeed on her own.
I'm going to do what I am setting out to do, and there's nobody that can stop me.
And when she started a family, Mariah created the empowering environment she never had.
With my kids, I really try to acknowledge their talent. I want them to know that it's also all about them and their happiness. It's very important that the kids always feel safe and that they feel seen and heard, that no matter what, I'll be there for them.
By breaking free and taking control of her life, Mariah could finally see her true worth.
Do you believe that there would be the Mariah Carey who is a huge success that we know you to be today without Tommy Mottola?
Yes, I am at a place where I believe that I am worthy of success and happiness.
You don't have to be defined by your environment, by your family circumstances, and certainly not by your race or gender.